Hey everyone, rumor has it, DeepSeek V3.1 is the latest open source AI model shaking up the industry in 2025. But is it hype or a genuinely game changing upgrade? Let's dive in. Released on the 21st of August 2025, DeepSeek V3.1 brings a big twist. It's a hybrid inference model with two modes. You can toggle between think mode for deep reasoning or a faster non think mode, all within the same model. It also supports massive 128 Kelvin token context and smarter tool calling, plus API and web access. In benchmarks, V3.1 is notably faster than its predecessor R1, negative 528, while maintaining or improving output quality. For example, on coding tasks like Aider, it scores about 71.6% pass rate, even outperforming Claude's flagship model. Community feedback. Many report it's both powerful and extremely cost efficient. Official figures show it's 67 times cheaper than proprietary alternatives. Another big win, it's released under the MIT open source license, meaning it's free for commercial use, customization, and redistribution, huge for developers, researchers, and startups. Let's talk reality. This thing is massive. The full model clocks in at about 671 B parameters, requiring 715 gigabyte of storage. Even quantized versions still need 170 250 gigabyte of disk and substantial RAM, VRAM to run locally. On forums, some users criticize its performance in creative roleplay, saying it gives up too early or ignores prompt instructions. DeepSeek isn't just a tech story, it's a political flashpoint. OpenAI warned the US government that models like DeepSeek R1 pose serious privacy and security risks, and cited concerns over censorship and state influence. On the financial side, DeepSeek's emergence briefly knocked down Nvidia's stock, but analysts say there's more nuance. The cost figure $6 million reflects final training runs, not total development spend. Bottom line, DeepSeek V3.1 is a bold, open source milestone offering hybrid reasoning, staggering context length, top tier coding performance, and a price tag that's massively developer friendly. But it's not plug and play for most. Running it locally demands serious infrastructure. And there are valid concerns around censorship, privacy, and geopolitical context that you can't ignore. So if you're a dev researcher or a startup with scale and ethics in mind, it's a model absolutely worth exploring. Just be clear-eyed about the trade-offs. Drop your ideas in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more.